Hey guys, welcome to a summertime vlog. This was a fun day. Brunch with a friend, charity shopping, fun new beauty bits haul, and there's also a yoga segment. So get cozy, settle in for a long one. It's a half an hour video for you today. I got this Fenty lip plump and this was my first day trying it, so as you can see I was very excited about it. Fern loved the way the bubbles looked and I had her try it as well. We were heading for brunch. Every time I've taken someone here, they don't have all the ingredients for my favourite dish, but today they did, so we were very happy. I loved this wall of plants. It's hot halloumi, poached eggs, sweet corn fritters, and avocado and a tomato salsa, I think. We were trying to get the perfect egg pop. And of course some hash brown bites. I'm not super keen on eggs all of the time. I don't know if anyone else gets this, but sometimes I'm in an egg mood and other times it's like completely repulsive. But today I was in an egg mood. But I will never, ever, ever eat the white. No, no, no. I'm a yolk girl. Sitting in the sun having brunch is one of life's greatest pleasures. Fern was thinking of getting these skates from this charity shop in town, but she ultimately decided against it, and I quite liked the look of this bag. Then it was home for a matcha. I've seen so much content about cold foams recently, and they aren't really available in the UK, so I decided to make my own. I started by making a blueberry syrup, which I do quite often. It's super easy, it's just fresh or frozen blueberries, brown sugar and water, boiled up until it's a little sticky. And then this time I decided to strain it, but I don't always. I had planned to add it to whipped cream to make a blueberry cold foam, but I was worried it would curdle, so I just added the blueberry into the matcha instead. You'll see that in a minute. I realised recently that a lot of the time when I'm doing sort of cooking segments or in the kitchen, we have super loud music playing, so I want to make a bit more of an effort when I'm filming for videos to just have the sounds of the cooking instead of Billie Eilish blaring out, which was what was happening today. I'm using this Flora dairy-free double cream. At first I was a bit worried that it wasn't actually going to whip in the way that I hoped it would. I couldn't find our whisk, so I was trying to use this frother, which technically should have worked really well, but it was super low battery. And I don't know if you guys are anything like me, but I can never find batteries in my house. I can have batteries, but I'll never ever find them. So I ended up just whipping it with the end of like an electric whisk, and it worked pretty well. This is the taste test. I think I'm dancing to Guess by Charlie XCX. Fern and I have a ton of tomatoes growing on the balcony, so we picked them for our dinner. And we collected so many that Fern said we should weigh them. £168 isn't bad. We made this TikTok recipe of baked feta and tomatoes and onions and herbs and had it with pasta. Whilst it was cooking, I played a bit of guitar and sang. I'm not very good, but I enjoy it, and it helps release energy when I've got pent up energy. And I guess how it makes you feel is the most important. Couldn't make up your mind. Well, my side confused. Nothing left in me that wants to leave space for you. So maybe this time, you'll feel the way that I do. It's your turn in blue. Hey, how you doing? I just wanted to jump in really quickly and just show you some little bits that I picked up. It's a couple of days later now that I've decided to film, but I just wanted to show you some of the exciting bits that came in the post. I so rarely buy myself things anymore. Wanted to be able to pick up some bits that I wouldn't usually get myself. It all started when I went into town with my friend and housemate and tried on this Fenty Skin Dew and Plump. It's a hydrating nectar glow serum, and it says here you should apply it to clean skin AM and PM for external use only. So my free gift included this bag that can look like a handbag, and in that was a small little perfume tester for the Fenty perfume. It says Fenty the parfum. Says here it's a memory encapsulated in a fragrance you'll never forget it. Let's have a look. Oh, it does. It says essential warm floral featuring magnolia, musk, tangerine and Bulgarian rose. And that's what the full bottle looks like. I just had a tiny little tube there, but I didn't get it out from my drawer because there's not a lot to see, but it smells nice. I enjoyed it. Also in the free gift bag was this. This is like a little sample kit. The total cleanser, the fat water and the hydra visor. Honestly, no clue what a hydra visor is. Oh, it's an SPF. Yeah, that's quite cool. I will use that at some point and not just leave it abandoned with all the other skincare samples I get. No, I actually want to try. I do really actually want to try. I actually would quite like to use this. Okay. Also in there was this, which I'm quite impressed by, to be honest. A mini gloss bomb universal lip luminizer. So it's not a lip plumper. It's just a gloss, and this gloss is the shade Riri number 8. And it looks like this. It's a 2ml. because I hate reading books that like overall have been rated really poorly. I know that reading is personal and people like different books, but I don't want to waste my time reading 387 pages of something that the majority of people thought was bad. So anyway, I nearly didn't get it, but then I sort of decided that it ticked a lot of my boxes and maybe it just didn't tick hers, and so I picked it up anyway. Sorry, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but I've had to move because I was having, or I've got the worst pins and needles, so I'm a little bit further away from the mic. But it says here, the last person Alice Shipley expected to see when she arrived in Tangier with her new husband was Lucy Mason. After the horrific accident at Bennington, the two friends, once inseparable roommates, haven't spoken in over a year. But Lucy is standing there trying to make things right. Perhaps Alice should be happy. She has not adjusted to life in Morocco, too afraid to venture out into the bustling Medinas and oppressive heat. Lucy, always fearless and independent, helps Alice emerge from her flat and explore the country, but soon a familiar feeling starts to overtake Alice. She feels controlled and stifled by Lucy at every turn. Then Alice's husband John goes missing, and Alice starts to question everything around her. Her relationship with her enigmatic friend, her decision to come to Tangier, and her very own state of mind. And then I went into another charity shop and I picked up this bag. Slightly hard to show you. It's slightly hard to show you, but it's this faux leather bucket bag with this short strap that's a little bit thick that goes quite perfectly. On my shoulder. It has this front pocket and it has a clipper. A magnetic clip. I have a very strong feeling that the bag is very cheaply made, potentially even from like one of the devil fast fashion brands. Potentially even from one of the devil fast fashion brands that shall not be named on this channel. But I don't know for sure, and it costs £2, and it fits really nicely on my shoulder, and it holds everything I need for it to hold when I'm going out. It can fit my water bottle, it can fit my book, it can fit my bits and bobs, so I'm happy with it. Okay, I'm gonna let you get on with the rest of the vlog. I decided to wind down with some yoga. This video is by Yoga with Bird, who I love for accessible, relaxing yoga videos. I always come back to her after a long break from practicing. This one was a lot of twists and hip openers, and I could feel so much tension that I had been storing and needed releasing. I find that yoga has taught me so much about my own mental struggles and how I cope with them. I no longer try to avoid uncomfortable poses, and I watch out for how I speak to myself in these uncomfortable poses. So, as I do yoga, I will tell you what I needed to hear in this practice. It is okay for things to feel difficult. It is okay to struggle. But you are capable. You can get through with deep breaths and an acceptance of yourself and an acceptance of where you are in your journey. I want you to know that all the struggles of the day are over. All that was needed of you has been done. There is nothing more you can do now but prepare yourself for rest and a good night's sleep. I am proud of you, whether you did it all today or nothing at all. You are deserving of love and rest. With rest, tomorrow will be even better. With rest, you can start again. I hope with this video you were able to take some time for yourself tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you sleep well. Good night.